Mrs. Knurk and Mr. Cross, and we will talk about the sophomore course selection process. You should have received your white course selection sheet, white box 2 sheet, white box 3 sheet, and white summer school form. Your course description guide is online at the NACS website. Select Schools, Carroll High School, and then Guidance. It will be under Course Academic Information. Take out your white course selection sheet and place all other items on the floor. Follow along while we explain how to complete your course selection sheet. Please pay attention. You will have plenty of time to fill out your course selection sheet.
Your sophomore year course selection process will be similar to last year's. You should have received a copy of your 4-year plan in December to help you. Be sure to look up each course in the course description guide online. Ask yourself, am I eligible to take this course? What is the course about? Consider future programs or classes that you might be interested in and possible prerequisites. Choose your required classes and electives. Discuss your class selections with your parents. Be sure to obtain recommendations, which are your teacher's initials and signatures. We will visit your study halls in February to review your selections with you after you have turned in your course selection sheet and after you have made your online course selections in PowerSchool. If you do not have a study hall, we will still see you. We will hand out course request verification sheets in the spring so you can double check your sophomore course selections.
As you choose your classes, keep in mind grade level. Some classes are only open to certain grade levels. In your course description guide, each class has a title, course number, descriptive paragraph, and eligible grades listed in parentheses. Be sure grade 10 is listed for each of your courses. Prerequisites. They are shown with an asterisk. This means there are classes or requirements that you must have already completed before you take a higher class. For example, to take Ceramics 1, you must have already taken Intro to 3D Art. Recommendation. These are suggestions that can support you in choosing your appropriate course. For example, it is recommended students have an A or B in Algebra 1 to take chemistry. Some classes also require the teacher's initials on your course selection sheet to indicate their recommendation. Classes that require initials will have a line beside it on the course selection sheet for the teacher to initial.
Look at your white sophomore course selection sheet. The first course listed is 0 Hour. 0 Hour is an option for sophomores. 0 Hour is a class that is offered before the regular school hours from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. So what do you need to do? If you do not want to take a class during 0 Hour, please select No 0 Hour course for both semesters, and these 2 checks will count as 2 of your 16. If you would like to take a class during 0 Hour, you have 2 options. The first option is to leave school after 6th period. The second option is to take 8 classes and leave after 7th period. If you want to leave school early, select No Period 7 course for both semesters. Keep in mind, if you choose this option, you need to provide your own transportation to and from school. There is no 0 Hour on Wednesdays. Once again, these 2 checks will count as 2 of your 16. If you want to take 0 Hour and stay the whole day, you are choosing to take 8 classes. Again, if you take 0 Hour, you need to provide your own transportation to school since you will be starting early. Then you will still have 16 total checks on your sheet. So, all students, whether attending periods 0 through 6, or 1 through 7, or 0 through 7, will have 16 check marks, just like a year ago. Finally, we don't know yet which classes will be offered 0 Hour. We will know that in May, so just make your best guess today if you want to take 0 Hour or not.
There are required courses that all sophomores need to select. The first is English. You have 2 options, English 10 or English 10 Honors. If you failed the first semester of English 9, we recommend you retake it in summer school. If you plan to take it in summer school, select English 9 on your summer school registration form. Do not select it on your course selection sheet if you completed the summer school form. Again, if you failed the first semester of English 9 and plan to take it in summer school, complete the summer school form, but do not select it on your course selection sheet. If you are not taking summer school and failed the first semester of English 9, you need to select course number 3101 on your course selection sheet. You will also see Language Arts Lab on your course selection sheet. This requires a teacher or counselor recommendation. This class is for those who struggle in English, and your teacher or counselor recommends that you take this course along with your English 10. There are many math options: Algebra 1, Geometry, Geometry STEM, Algebra 2, Algebra 2 STEM, Pre-Calculus, Pre-Calculus Dual Credit, Pre-Calculus STEM, Trigonometry, Trigonometry Dual Credit, and Trigonometry STEM. If you took Algebra 1 as a freshman, you will choose Geometry or Geometry STEM for sophomore year. If you failed Algebra 1 first semester and are currently in the repeat section, we recommend that you take the second semester in summer school. If you do not take Algebra 1 Semester 2 in summer school, you need to select both semesters of Algebra 1, 6111 and 6112 on your course selection sheet. If you took Geometry or Geometry STEM freshman year, you will choose Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 STEM. Algebra 2 is for those students who want to pursue a four-year degree but not in a math-intensive field. Algebra 2 STEM is for those students who want to pursue a four-year degree in science, technology, engineering, or math. Throughout this course, you are expected to complete some assignments and tests without the use of a calculator. If you took Algebra 2 STEM as a freshman, you will select either Pre-Calculus and Trigonometry, or Pre-Calculus Dual Credit and Trigonometry Dual Credit, or Pre-Calculus STEM and Trigonometry STEM. There are also math labs. If you take Algebra 1 as a sophomore, it is recommended that you take Algebra 1 Lab. Only if you did not take Algebra 1 Lab as a freshman. There are also labs for Geometry, Algebra 2, Pre-Calculus, and Trigonometry. You must be concurrently enrolled in those specific classes to take those labs. In other words, you cannot take Geometry Lab without also taking Geometry. Again, all students, whether attending periods 0 through 6, or 1 through 7, or 0 through 7, will have 16 check marks just like a year ago.
The next required course is health. You will take this sophomore year or the summer before your sophomore year. If you want to take it in summer school, fill out the summer school form. If you complete a summer school form, do not select health on your course selection sheet. Next is science. There are many science options, so talk with your current or first semester science teacher to see what would be right for you. Talk to your peers, older siblings, consider future career plans, and talk with your counselor if you have questions. If you're taking life and physical science as a freshman, you must take Biology 1 as a sophomore. If you failed the first semester of Biology 1, it is recommended that you take it in summer school. If you plan to take it in summer school, complete the summer school form, but do not select biology on your course selection sheet. If you do not plan on taking summer school and failed first semester of Biology 1, you need to select course number 7101 on your course selection sheet.
There are 2 handouts to help you select your science class. Make sure you review the science course options after Biology 1, Biology 1 Honors handout, and the Science Course Option 2020-2021 handout.
Are you in World History or Geography this year? If not, then you need to pick one of these for sophomore year. Did you fail any required courses? If you failed the first semester of any required course, we recommend you take it in summer school. If you plan to take it in summer school, complete the summer school registration form, but do not select the class on your course selection sheet. Does your diploma type require a world language? If you want an academic honors diploma, then you need 3 years of a world language or 2 years of one language and 2 years of another language. If you want a Core 40 diploma, we recommend 2 years of a world language, as some colleges do require 2 years of a world language. Again, all students, whether attending periods 0 through 6, or 1 through 7, or 0 through 7, will have 16 check marks, just like a year ago.
As you choose your classes for sophomore year, first make sure you retake any failed courses. Next, make sure you selected your required courses. Finally, choose electives after you have taken care of those 2 requirements. On your course selection sheet, you will have a total of 16 check marks. Study hall can be chosen for 1 semester or 2 semesters. Remember, as long as you pass your classes, you can take a study hall every semester, all 4 years, and still earn 48 credits. 47 credits are required for the academic honors and technical honors diplomas, and 44 credits for the Core 40 diploma. On your course selection sheet, there are year-long and semester-long courses. If there are 2 lines with 2 numbers beside the course, it's a year-long course and you must choose both semesters. For example, Animal Science has 2 lines and the course number is 5731, 5732. If a course has only 1 line with 1 number beside it, this means it is a 1-semester course. For example, Speech. Course number is 3536. Also keep in mind that some courses require an application, an audition, and/or recommendations. There will be an asterisk next to the course title if that particular course has a prerequisite. We do check these, and if you do not have the prerequisite, the course selection will be removed.
Take out a pencil and complete the top portion of your course selection sheet. Print legibly. Include a phone number so that we can contact you over the summer regarding your schedule and course selections.
Your course selection sheets and Box 2 sheets and Box 3 sheets and summer school registration forms are due Wednesday, February 13th before school. Your course selection sheet must have all required recommendations and signatures. You must have a parent signature and your signature. Mrs. Knurk and Mr. Cross will visit your study halls, meet with you individually, and help review your course selections online after you have turned in your course selection sheets and made your online selections. So remember, in addition to turning in your course selection sheet to the CFC office, you will also go in Power School and select your classes.
If you have questions about your course selections, failed classes, summer school, etc., see your counselor during the following hours. In the morning from 8:15 to 8:30 in the cafeteria, during all lunches, after school from 3:30 to 3:45 in the cafeteria, and during your study hall.
One final reminder, course selection sheets are due on Wednesday, February 13th before school in the CFC office. Make sure you also go into Power School and make your course selections online before February 13th.
It is a state graduation requirement that you complete Box 2 employability skills. This is required for all diploma types. On your white Box 2 employability skills sheet, print your last name, first name, and check your diploma type. Notice all of the options you have. You must complete one of the options on this sheet. If you do not complete one of the options on this sheet, you will not graduate. This applies to all diploma types. You must complete one item in the project-based learning column, or one item in the service-based learning column, or one item in the work-based learning column. Print your top 3 choices near the top of this sheet. Make sure you turn in this Box 2 employability skills sheet when you turn in your course selection sheet.
It is a state graduation requirement that you complete Box 3 post-secondary readiness. This is required for all diploma types. On your white Box 3 post-secondary readiness sheet, print last name, first name, check your diploma type. Notice the 7 options you have. You must complete one of the 7 options. If you do not complete one of the options on the sheet, you will not graduate. Please put a lot of thought and effort when completing the sheet. If you are pursuing an academic honors diploma or a technical honors diploma, many of you are encouraged to have a backup plan in case you drop to Core 40 diploma. Again, you will select one of the 7 options by placing a check mark beside it. Make sure you also complete the bottom part of the first page and the top part of the second page. Make sure you turn in this Box 3 post-secondary readiness sheet when you're turning in your course selection sheet.
Let's review what you need to do. Turn in your course selection sheet to the CFC office by 8:30 a.m. February 13th. Turn in your Box 2 employability skills sheet to the CFC office. Turn in your Box 3 post-secondary readiness sheet to the CFC office. Turn in your summer school registration form if you're doing summer school. Do not turn money in at this time. Again, please do not turn money in at this time. Go into Power School and make your course selections online as well.
Look at your handout titled Classes Which Sophomores May Earn College Credit. You have several options your sophomore year to take dual credit courses. You don't necessarily have to be an academic or technical honors student to do so. Anyone can take dual credit classes if you meet the college's requirements to be a dual credit student. At the moment, there is nothing additional you need to do other than select the classes on your course selection sheet and online in Power School. Please read the bottom of the handout reminding you the process to take a dual credit class from IU South Bend, PFW, and Ivy Tech. Notice that 2 of the courses, Digital Design 2 and Theater Arts, do not count for academic honors or technical honors diplomas. So if you earn 3 college credits in Digital Design 2, that does not help you for academic honors or technical honors.
Look at your handout titled Notes 9th to 10th grade. You have a deadline to turn in your course selection sheet and to go into Power School to make your course selections online. Your counselors encourage you to be timely and not wait until the bitter end when you have a deadline. Take care of your responsibilities early rather than late. Next, on this handout, you see a brief summary of many, not all, of Carol's programs. We encourage you to look in your course description guide online to learn about more of these opportunities.
We have enjoyed our visit with you, but it's now time to say goodbye. If you need to see this presentation again, it is on Canvas. Make sure you have 16 check marks. Make sure you turn in everything to the CFC office on time. Make sure you select your courses in Power School. Good luck. Let us know if you have any questions.